This was last night's attendance. 6,373 fans showed up to watch Angel Reese. Look at that. Look at that. What was so embarrassing?
Just moments ago, Angel Reese was hit with a reality check that no amount of swagger could cover up. The arena was nearly empty, the crowd silent, and the spotlight that once crowned her now exposed the truth.
Not even 50% sold out is crazy.
No one came to watch her play. After months of bold claims and fiery comments, the so-called self-proclaimed face of women's basketball.
All right, but Angel had a double-double last night. Nobody showed up to this sucker.
Found herself performing to rows of empty seats. While Reese pushes controversy and chaos, Caitlin Clark keeps stacking records and filling arenas.
Angel Reese said during her podcast threatening, we'll go on strike. Sports leagues going on strike. Fans don't appreciate that at any level.
One is chasing attention, the other is commanding respect. And as the world watches, the silence around Angel Reese might be louder than any word she's ever spoken. The fall from glory didn't happen overnight for Angel Reese, but the signs have been building, and now they're impossible to ignore.
What Angel Reese said last season when talking about the Caitlin Clark effect and people watching women's basketball.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
At what should have been a packed, high-energy LSU game, the seats told a story louder than any scoreboard.
Tell me what you think. Oh, they'll see this. This is Angel Reese hate.
Fans are tuning out. Once celebrated for her fierce attitude and championship success, Reese has steadily alienated supporters with controversial interviews, racially charged comments, and an ongoing feud with rising star Caitlin Clark.
Who's the most promising player in the WNBA? Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese fans are going to lose their minds over this.
Her insistence that she is the main reason women's basketball has entered the national spotlight is being met with skepticism, especially as fans continue to flock to games featuring Clark while largely skipping Reese's appearances. The evidence is undeniable. Caitlin Clark is selling out arenas, breaking viewership records, and becoming a household name across America, while Angels games are becoming eerily quiet.
A lot of Angel Reese fans are not basketball fans, and they are proving it.
Even LSU's loyal fan base, once captivated by her energy, now seems hesitant to rally behind a figure who stirred more controversy than inspiration. This isn't just a dip in attendance. This is a powerful statement from fans who are choosing performance and class over chaos and complaints.
The WNBA season has started, at least the preseason, right? The Chicago Sky go into LSU, the home court of Angel Reese. Man, it's going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
The contrast between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark has never been sharper, and the spotlight is revealing everything. While Angel continues to stir division with pointed remarks and a persona centered around conflict, Caitlin Clark has built a career on excellence, consistency, and humility.
6,373 fans showed up last night. This arena has a capacity of 13,215 fans. In case you're wondering, in order to get that place half full, you need 6,607 fans to show up. They did not even halfway fill that place up last night.
Clark isn't just playing the game, she's transforming it. From Iowa to the national stage, she's been smashing records, captivating audiences, and leading with poise. Every game she plays becomes an event. People aren't just watching, they're investing, showing up and chanting her name.
Caitlin Clark has done is grown the WNBA exponentially. She did in 5 weeks what would have taken 5 years. And as it pertains to draft viewership, she did in 5 days what would have taken 5 years.
Meanwhile, Reese's narrative has taken a different turn. Once celebrated for her gritty style and passionate play, her off-court behavior and racially charged comments have created friction within the fan base and even among fellow players. She's taken repeated shots at Clark, painting her success as a product of privilege rather than hard-earned skill.
In March, Angel Reese admitted the players could be, quote, sitting out if y'all don't give us what we want.
Yet it's Caitlin who continues to earn respect across every demographic, across states, age groups, and even rival fan bases. The viral images from the latest LSU game don't lie. The once booming crowd energy was nowhere to be found. Sections were empty, the excitement had faded, and the buzz surrounding Reese's name has started to dim.
Nobody. Let me just blow this. Look at that. I noticed it right off the bat. Look, number one, look at all the purple seats down here in this lower bowl section.
And while she points fingers and claims bias, the numbers don't support her stance. When Clark plays, arenas are sold out, regardless of location. The WNBA is already projecting an unprecedented surge in ticket sales and viewership once Clark enters the league. That's not hype, that's influence. That's star power.
Caitlin Clark is box office. She is a star.
Who, by the way, I'm going to go there, who happens to be white and brought a level of attention and allure to the sport it had not received before.
Angel's refusal to acknowledge Clark's brilliance only further isolates her. Fans want greatness, not bitterness. They rally behind those who elevate the sport, not those who constantly tear others down. And Caitlin, with her every move on the court, continues to do just that. While Reese clings to the belief that she made women's basketball relevant, the truth is unfolding in real time.
So the narrative about people are watching for Me Too, people are showing up for Me Too, that narrative that's bullshit. Don't let anybody try to blow smoke up your ass. And look,
Caitlin Clark is the one carrying the torch. She's inspiring the next generation, bringing national networks to their knees for coverage, and showing exactly what leadership looks like. Angel Reese may still have talent, but right now she's watching the spotlight shift, and Caitlin Clark is standing in it with authority. The basketball world has never been more divided in spotlight, and yet the outcome is becoming undeniably one-sided.
Angel had a good game last night. She did. Now, I got to be real here, and she does look like she has worked on certain parts of her game. She went 15-10. She was 4 for 7 from the field. Wasn't a bunch of offensive rebounds and attempted putbacks. That's the kind of game that people want to see.
Caitlin Clark continues to evolve into a generational figure, a leader, an icon, and above all, a master of her craft. Her consistent performances on court are making headlines for all the right reasons. She doesn't just score, she leads. She doesn't just show up, she dominates. Her vision, court IQ, and pinpoint passing elevate not just her own game, but everyone around her. You can feel the shift every time she touches the ball.
And my advice to anyone that comes in with this, this level of like notoriety, out of this world expectation, whatever the case may be, I just think it's all about having, be a horse, man. The Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on, go to work, show up to work, punch your clock in, prepare yourself, work on your game, work on your craft.
The energy in the arena changes. She turns ordinary possessions into highlight reels and pressure into poise. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's trajectory is struggling to stay afloat. Her game has not developed at the same pace as her media presence. Despite the fame she earned through LSU's championship run, she has failed to build on that momentum meaningfully. Her court performances have become inconsistent, and what was once considered competitive fire is now increasingly viewed as antagonism.
Angel Reese is much closer to being a content creator, a C-list, D-list celebrity than she is to being an actual basketball player.
She's leaned more into media drama than game development, and it's starting to show. The seats are emptier, the buzz is fading, and while Reese tries to maintain relevance through headlines and controversial takes, Caitlin Clark lets her statistics, sportsmanship, and team-first mentality do the talking.
In a 13,000 capacity arena, there was over 6,800 seats still available. And some people were saying, by the way, that literally there were some $15 tickets out there. I mean, look, we're going to point this out because Angel decided to come out and she said, I'm going to play the victim. Or, well, the victim, yeah, and the villain.
And let's not forget the growing chorus of fans, analysts, and former legends who have openly voiced support for Clark's rise. Many have pointed out how refreshing it is to see someone so focused on growth, impact, and legacy. Even veteran players have noted that Clark's discipline and humility are rare and much needed in today's evolving sports culture.
She was not selling out her own home arena. Do you think that ever happens to Caitlin Clark? I mean, when they would sell out, it was because the Indiana Fever came to town. I will continue to say, look, Angel has got a career as a content creator, as an influencer, Instaface.
While Angel Reese continues to make headlines for walking out of games, skipping media responsibilities, or lashing out in interviews, Clark is showing up early, prepared, and focused on winning. This isn't just a difference in playing styles. It's a complete divergence in mindset. One is here for the game, the legacy, the fans. The other seems trapped in the echo chamber of her own hype.
The basketball side is not drawing. Those 5 million followers on Instagram.
As we look toward the WNBA season and beyond, the contrast couldn't be more glaring. Angel Reese may have been a name once carried by hype, but Caitlin Clark is carving hers into history with action. And as the dust settles on yet another chapter in this brewing rivalry, one thing becomes clearer than ever.
Angel Reese is the most unskilled basketball player in the history of basketball, in my opinion. She has no skills. She knows that she's not a very good basketball player. That's why she spends so much time half naked and taking pictures and promoting things that have nothing to do with basketball.
Caitlin Clark isn't just here to play, she's here to redefine the game. While Angel Reese continues to chase headlines and drama, Clark is chasing greatness and catching it. The fans know it, the league knows it, and the numbers don't lie.
Caitlin Clark, what she's doing doesn't minimize what they've done, but we should have been giving her the credit. We saw the ratings, we saw the merchandise sales, we saw the attendance, but y'all want to make it about something else. Oh, what about the women that laid the foundation? What about this? What about it? That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is box office. She's doing this.
Empty seats at LSU and exploding viewership whenever Clark hits the court say everything. This isn't just a shift, it's a full-blown takeover.
They didn't translate a bit to basketball. Not a drip.
The future of women's basketball belongs to Caitlin Clark, and she's not waiting for permission. She's already arrived.
Most influential female athletes right now. Coco Gauff, 10. Juju Watkins, number 9. Cameron Brent, 8. Paige Beckers, number 7. Sabrina Ionescu, number 6. Asia Wilson. So Asia's not going to be happy either. Jakari Richardson was number 4. Simone Biles, number 3, right here. I can't quite get past the fact that Simone Biles is behind Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark, she ran away with number 1. I don't think that should surprise us. She came away with number 1. Caitlin Clark is redefining the entire landscape of women's sports. Her dominance on the court has shattered outdated narratives about women's sports, proving that women's basketball can be just as marketable and widely watched as men's. But the Caitlin Clark effect goes far beyond her performance. It's reshaping the entire sports landscape. Her presence alone boosts the WNBA attendance by 105% compared to games without her, while road games featuring her Indiana Fever see an 87% increase in opponent home attendance. Her rookie debut sparked a staggering 200% jump in WNBA viewership, while Fever home games drew a league-high 186,000 fans last season, a 265% increase from 2023.